This is David Ingleby for Dingo Servo Mounts, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new idea which we've come up with in conjunction with Julian Coles to make a small PC board which will drive a standard point motor and will operate entirely from DCC. And this is the little board down here. I'm just going to zoom in on that quickly. That's the little board there. You've got 3 pins here. Your DCC goes into the 2 outside edges and your frog goes into the center, because these 2 triacs over here switch the frog automatically. It disconnects the frog while the servo is moving, and once it reaches the end of the line, it will then connect the frog to the correct rail. This is your servo plugged in here, and that's all there is to it. The little clip that I've got here is something like this, with 2 inserts in there to hold the board. If you wanted to do something different, we have a version here which clips onto the side of a standard servo with the little nut plate, again with 2 inserts in there, and there's your board on the side of a standard micro 10 mount. Right, so let's get down to the business of making this work. So, and when I press the close button, it moves across and closes the point over here, and when it's open or thrown, it sends it that way. Now, if I move this over here and cycle down here, I don't know if you can actually see these little LEDs in this bright light, but you can see there's a green light on there now. The point is actually thrown, so the green light tells you the frog is on that side, and if I close the point, the green light goes out, and then in a few seconds the red light comes on. Again, very hard to see in this light. Again, we're still trying to see these little LEDs here. There's the green light coming on for thrown. If I go back to straight, the red light comes on. It's very hard to see, but it does actually come on. So, this is a Digitrack Zephyr, cheap and cheerful one. So to activate this, I've got this one set at the moment at switch 10, and I can then just click thrown and it will throw it across, or close to bring it down. Now, it's very simple to set this up. The standard way of setting it up is, if I just lift this up slightly, there is a wee switch on the side of the board there, and if I press that, you will see the light flashes twice. I can now put a switch number in here, and let's say we make it number 20, and I can kick it whichever way I like. The thing will flash once, and now it's operating the point. In order to adjust the throw of the turnout, you use the next address number. So if I've got this set to number 20 and I've got it in thrown mode, and I then go to 21, 21, and I can then use this to adjust the position of the adjust the position of the throw. Once you've got it in the correct position, you press the opposite mode and it's back, and then if you go back to 20 again, it will then show the position that you've set. And then you do the same thing in the closed position. If you've gone too far, then use 2 up, so in other words number 22 will then allow you to back it off a bit. All these instructions will be on the website. So we're back to number 20, and the point is working. And if I bring this back a bit, you can see the point working quite happily. And switching the frog all at the same time. So we think this would be quite a useful addition to those of you that use DCC on your systems, and they should be available on our website very, very shortly. But this is just an introduction, so please let me have your comments, think what you think about it, and we'll take it from there. And my thanks to Julian Coles for the development of the product and for writing the firmware to do it. This is David Ingleby for Dingo Servo Mounts, and thank you for watching.